What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 400 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, I was just thinking about Shaq, and we obviously know how dominant Shaq was in LA. And I wanted to talk about Orlando Magic Shaq because I feel like that's a Shaq where people don't talk about it a lot. Like, we obviously know, like I said, we know how dominant LA Shaq was, but in Orlando, he was really basically the same player, but even he was a fast mobile player. Yes, it's crazy to call him the same player now that I'm fucking saying it out loud. But we know that Shaq was a back to the basket. You give him the ball, kick right here. But with that Orlando Magic Shaq, he was a back to the basket and he was running at full speed at you. Like that's how crazy that Shaq was. And it's crazy that looking at it on paper, I guess, or looking at him on my phone. Like, he only played 4 seasons in Orlando, but it was so impactful that he got his jersey retired. And if I'm not mistaken, he was on the top 25, 35. I mean, not top 25, 35. I'm on top 50 basketball players of all time in only year fucking 3. Do you not know how dominant and how good you have to be in that stretch to be on the list of names that he was? Because I remember watching the video, like, I'm pretty sure earlier this year or last year, if I'm not mistaken, and I seen from the Orlando Magic, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm like, what the fuck? And Shaq looks dumb young in that. Like, it's kind of crazy. But let's just go through his stats and let's just go through his accolades the last couple seasons, because we don't talk about Magic Shaq. We just bring it up. We like, oh yeah, Shaq is one of the best players in Orlando Magic history. But why not discuss it even more? And if Shaq and Penny Hardaway would have worked out, and if Shaq didn't think that it was Penny Hardaway's team, imagine if they would have stayed together. Maybe they would have won a championship, because that was still basically Penny Hardaway just getting into the league and becoming one of the best players in the league off the jump. And the dynamic duo of him and Shaquille O'Neal led them to the finals. I'm pretty sure twice. No, they led them to the finals once in '94 when Jordan was out, and then we all know the history with that. He would lose to Hakeem Olajuwon, getting Hakeem his first NBA championship. But let's just get to it. In the 92-93 season, in Shaq's rookie year, he averaged 23.5 points per game, 14 rebounds, and 2 assists. Come on, does that even sound like a modern big man today getting those stats? That's why when Shaq talks about he would have dominated the big men in this league today, I just like, yes, you would have. Even though Shaq has some stupid opinions, I wouldn't even call them stupid, some dumb opinions sometimes. Like, you can't ignore the basketball talent and what Shaquille O'Neal was or is at this point of time. Like, I don't know. In the second season, following up, obviously winning Rookie of the Year, the next season, the 93-94 season, when he made his first appearance, his first championship appearance. In his second season, he averaged 29 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. Come on, bro. You can't talk about dominance coming out of the league like this, being one of the best centers off the jump. I'm pretty sure it was debated whether it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Hakeem, Shaq, Patrick Ewing, and David Robinson at the time. Those were the big 4 of centers. Maybe y'all could let me know if y'all was watching if y'all was alive during this time, or y'all was watching 90s basketball. Shaq's my pops or some shit. But I don't know. When we talk about in the NBA today, and we talk about centers back then, I'm pretty sure those are the 4 names that come up when we talk about early 90s centers or late 90s centers. It's those 4 names. Maybe I'm forgetting a couple names like Mutombo. I'm forgetting Alonzo Mourning. I'm forgetting. Damn, it's like these names come to my head when I'm not recording, but when I am recording, like, I just forget their names. But yeah, like that 93-94 team of the Orlando Magic is one of the most deep teams in NBA history. Even though they didn't win the championship, like that could be one of the best teams that never won a championship. Like, if y'all see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to bring up the roster, because I don't know the roster to my head. Like, you got Nick Anderson, you got Anthony Everett, Anthony Bowie, Anthony Cook, Little Green, Grant Hammock, Anthony Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, obviously. Like, some of these names I don't know at all, but some of these names are talent names that we obviously know throughout basketball history. But I could keep going. Greg Kite, Larry, no, I'm not saying that name. Todd Luigi, Shaquille O'Neal, obviously Shaq. You got Tree Rollins, you got Donald Royal, Dennis Scott, one of the best shooters in the league. You got Scott Skiles, Keith Turner, Jeff Turner, Lorenzo Williams. Like, I'm pretty sure. I thought, what's his name? Fuck, I forgot. Yo, it's the fact that the name is going to pop up to me as soon as I cut off the video. But it was the guy in the goggles. But I don't know. Like, this shit. Looking at it now, like, what can you say about him taking that team to the NBA Finals at the age of like 22, 23? Because we obviously know coming out of LSU, what Shaq was gonna be. Like, looking at his highlights, looking at how he played in LSU, like, you know that Shaq was going to be an all-time great. Like, looking at the old got the black and white on the shit, even though it was the 90s. I mean, the 80s, so I don't know how the shit don't have color, but either way, like, I'm pretty sure people knew what Shaq was coming out of the league. And the next season, in the 94-95 season, he averaged 29.5 points per game. Nah, he didn't average 29.5 points per game. He averaged 29 points per game, 11.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. Again, showing that he was obviously one of the best players off the jump, and this is when he was on the top 50 NBA players of all time, obviously showing what he was. I'm saying obviously a lot, but I think y'all get to the point of how dominant Shaq was, and y'all should know how dominant Shaq was, even though Shaq's basketball opinion probably makes you think about, like, if Shaq wasn't an all-time great, if Shaq wasn't this dominant player, bro, can he disrespect the new age players like this? Because Shaq disrespects a lot of players, bro. And yes, he does have the basketball accolades. He does have the basketball stats. He does have everything to prove it. But at the same time, like, you can have those stats and you can have those accolades and still be wrong. And it's the fact that Shaq does not think he's wrong. But that's just my personal opinion. Maybe y'all could disagree with me if y'all want to. But in the 95-96 season, Shaq's last season in Orlando, he averaged 26.5 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. Again, showing that dominance. He only played 54 games this season, which is surprising because this 3 seasons before, he played 79, 81 games. But anyway, let's just go to Shaq's accolades, because I told y'all how dominant he was, but let's just get to it. Shaq won Rookie of the Year. He made 4 All-Star appearances each season. He was an All-Star in his rookie season. I'm pretty sure he's the last player to make the All-Star appearance in his rookie season, besides Yao Ming. If Yao Ming made it, I can't remember. He had the Orlando Magic in the finals, and he was they're called the Young Magic on Google, I guess. He had his 32 jersey retired in only 4 seasons. So, like I said, the dominance. He averaged 27 points, 12.5 rebounds, and 3 blocks per game in 295 games with the Orlando Magic. And his Orlando Magic career, like, he has better stats than a lot of players have in their whole entire year, and Shaq put it up in 4 seasons. So that should just show you how great Orlando Magic Shaquille O'Neal was. But I don't know, I just wanted to make this random video talking about Magic, Shaq. I just had this idea that I had a couple days ago, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and engage in the channel. There's a video on the left, and I'm pretty sure the channel icon's in the right. Click one of them holes, man. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It helps me out, and I appreciate you.